just about ready to go. And our pitcher in this game, Mackenzie Gore. How about a report on him, Chris?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Man, first pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wood on his way over. And there's one away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And that one fouled off.
One ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The shortstop takes the ball. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Batting third, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. So here is Bryce Harper. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1 out, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. Back here in Nationals Park. And our starting pitcher here today, Zach Wheeler.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. We'll elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
We go to the bottom of the first. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one missed. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the catch for the out. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, they're dealing with a top-level arm of the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Kepler hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. That one fouled off. And that one is downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We played an inning, no score. Back in Washington, D.C., and here's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos. Castellanos, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Gets the call. Strike 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That clips the corner. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Young drops steps, heads back on it, and there's 2 down.
Batting 6th, left fielder Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And he chases a high fastball there.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
2 down, nobody on. Right side, hard hit. Over to low. And that is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
First baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Let's go, Nathaniel.
Wheeler back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Fastball is outside.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Luis Garcia in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Hey!
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one ripped into right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw into second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
1 out, runner at second. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. In for a strike, 0-1. Man at second. That's towards center. Marsh moves under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Jose Tena.
Jose Tena digs in now. Late swing, foul to the left. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch is outside. Turner with the throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. On to the third inning. And the batter now, JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Line drive, calls it in, and there's one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
This is Bryson Stott.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little
2
bit.
balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Young settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Jacob Young. And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice grab. It's there, and that's a great play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, C.J. Abrams. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is downstairs. Tap foul at the plate.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That
Ball
misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
We got a full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. On the ground, out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington, but they're on top 1-0. On to the fourth.
Leading off for
And
the
Kyle
Phillies,
Schwarber
the
will come up.
designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And that's
Ball
off the
matchup
outside
play.
edge. And that is ball one.
Hey.
Towards first,
Foul
but that
ball.
rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you
Now
what,
batting,
pitcher and catcher on the same
shortstop,
page
Trey
right now.
Turner.
Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ball one there. The Phils down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, Phillies down a run. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble
Now
so
batting,
far. I'm
the
sure
first
he'd love to
baseman,
strike out the
Bryce
side here.
Harper.
Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. It could become dangerous.
Here comes Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball one.
There's a strike. On the ground, Abrams handles, throws to first. Harper retired. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They're down 1-0. Back here in Nationals
Leading
Park.
off
Now at the
for
plate,
Washington,
James Wood.
Left fielder, James Wood.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Oh, and 2 now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He's already homered in this game. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Nationals, designated hitter, Josh
2 outs,
Bell.
base is empty. Josh Bell at the plate now. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nationals go quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back.
Leading off
Nick
for
Castellanos at the
Philadelphia,
plate
right
now.
fielder Nick Castellanos.
Gore back to work. Called strike right there.
Well, these Phillies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that is out of play. Just misses with that one. That one not close. It's 2-2. He goes down looking.
Now batting, third baseman.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Fly to center his first time. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. The Nationals leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering upstairs. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and
Now
tried to
batting,
check the
left fielder,
swing, just
Max
went around
Kepler.
too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Kepler stands in now and watches strike
0-1's
one.
the count.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Now, this
ball,
offense
two
has just
strikes.
been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That
Ball
one's
one.
upstairs. Ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Down quickly go the Phillies, and it remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning,
Leading
and now
off
it's Luis
for
Garcia.
Washington, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Up the middle, Turner. Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ruiz, in his 4th year, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swinging a foul straight back. Right through there for a strike. Misses
ball,
the zone for a
2
ball.
strikes.
That was the sweeper. And that's
That's ball
downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Tena.
2 down, base is empty. And now Jose Tena grounded out his first time up. Outside
Ball.
low, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And
That's
that
a ball.
misses. And the count now 2-0.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two outs. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And the Nationals gone in order, but they still lead it 1-0. All set for the
Leading
start
off
of the
for the
inning.
Phillies,
Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that one fouled off.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing, and he popped it up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Went down on strikes his first time through. He was late there. Strike one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Phillies trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Out towards right center field. Cruz makes the catch, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Nationals 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back in Washington, D.C. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jacob Young. First offering, and it just misses. He swings and fouls one off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Rolled slowly to first. Harper. He takes it on his own. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nabs it. 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. That's off the mark. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Here's a 1-2. Good eye right there. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Turner now. 1 for 2.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
So the tying run at second, and that's a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground to first. Low. He steps on the bag. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Bryce Harper.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And it remains 2-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And now it's filled up. The tying run is 90 feet away. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Right fielder,
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Go ahead run on base. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies, and he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And a sweeper misses for a ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs. Pitch misses. 1-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That one outside, and a count 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Out front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mackenzie Gore out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
On to
Nationals.
pitch now for the Nationals,
Number
Jose A.
47.
Ferrer.
Jose A. Ferrer.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. Down and away for ball 1. And that one fouled off. On the ground to third. They take the first out. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Nationals Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now up for Washington, James Wood. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Check swing, called strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Lined in the left center. Should be extra bases. Around second is Wood. Coming home. He'll score.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Jose Alvarado on to pitch here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Here's Josh Bell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Matt Strom, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Kirkering, the right-hander, also getting loose. Bell tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Ricky Halladay. Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia will hit next.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
First offering, and it just misses.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across. Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That one ripped. Could be extra bases. In comes the run from third. And they lead by 2 in safely with a double, his second of the day.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
1 out, runner at second. Keibert Ruiz getting ready to hit. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Marsh sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman Jose Tena.
Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man on second, 2 down. This to third. Boom. Over to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 1. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th, and digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Ferrer, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Out to short. And it gets by him.
We know you got to watch the ball all the way into the glove. I think he just tried to be too quick right there and skipped the first step of the process. I'm sure he's in disbelief at what just happened, more so than anyone else.
Bryson Stott now at the plate. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Weston Wilson.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that one off the outside edge. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Lopez getting loose as well. The 1-1. That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In there at the knees.
2-2 count.
Realmuto on second. Stop on at first with nobody out. Got him swinging.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 on, 1 out. To first, maybe a 2-ball. To second, there's one. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 1.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Ross.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
So coming into the game now on defense, Johan Rojas. He'll be patrolling center field. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Has grounded out a couple of times. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Tap to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Tanner Banks, the left-hander, up and throwing. Oh, 0-1 now. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Into center. Rojas on the move. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is down low. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now 2 balls and a strike. And that one missing low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In there at the knees, and the count is filled up.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting left fielder, James Wood.
Up now for Washington, James Wood. 1 for 3.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Outside with a breaking ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a chopper out to short. They get the force. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, and one error, but they leave him stranded. Through 8 full, it's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 1.
Pitching for
Back
the
now,
Nationals.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number
Jorge
21.
Lopez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Trey Turner now. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got one out. I'll tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
He's 2 outs away. Here comes Bryce Harper. And a curve misses outside. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Castellanos in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. One strike away. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Way high with that one. Ball 1. The tying run at the plate. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And a base hit up the middle. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
Max Kepler at the plate. Curveball drops in for a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That's down and in.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That's outside, and that's ball 3. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.